How would you compare the weather in Tucson to South Bend, Indiana?
Man, look at it now. What is it, 7-something o'clock? It's nice. Waking up in the morning, getting in sandals, and wearing shorts is nice every day. So that's a big benefit.
Is that part of the reason that you're here? Did you want to come back to the West Coast?
Yeah, so it's important to be on the West Coast and be around my family, and also being at the University of Arizona. I believe heavily in what the coaches got going on in their culture right now. So that was the two things that really pursued me to come to school.
So you're from the Sacramento area,
Correct.
right?
Yep.
What led you into the portal in the first place?
Yeah, well, I just didn't get, I feel like the opportunity I deserved, so I just had to make the best decision for myself.
And then did this coaching staff reach out to you once you were in there?
Yeah.
How did the conversations go? How did it all come together?
Yeah, so it was getting in the portal was interesting because you kind of already have an idea of what you want and what you're looking for. So it's recruiting all over again. But Coach Fish and Coach Brown and Coach Walker really talked about how they need press guys, and I feel like that's one of my good characteristics. So I feel like I'll be a good fit, and I believe what Coach Brown got going on and what Coach Walker has done in the past. So,
what was the number one thing that you were looking for in a new opportunity?
Yeah, just getting a fresh start and being able to be around some good guys and being around some good culture and a clean, new, fresh start, basically.
How's the new start been for you so far?
It's been great. What is it? 3 months in, so I've been I'm fully immersed in everything. It's been good. Getting around, meeting everybody in the buildings and the program has been great.
How does this attacking style defense fit with your style of football that you want to play?
Yeah, so basically the D-line and DBs go hand in hand. So the way Coach Brown brings those pressures, it gives us a little less time that we have to cover. So it's really good for my part, you know what I mean?
How would you describe your style of play?
I'm aggressive. I'm a long corner, so I try to get my hands on some guys, and I can play the ball really well.
What impresses you the most about Christian Roland Wallace?
Oh, yeah, he's a great guy. I think what is special about him, he's not selfish at all. He's in the film room talking. He's always trying to get guys better. He's a strong corner. He could tackle. He could do everything. He's a complete corner, so he's a good guy.
You talk about the leadership on defense. Who's stepping up right now to be the leaders for this team?
Yeah, I think it's been a collective effort. I know Pandy has been working hard. CY, a couple of the safety, Jack, myself, a lot of different guys have been stepping up and trying to morph the culture into something that's successful.
What kind of leader are you? Are you a lot of talk? Or are you a lot of by example? Do you pull guys aside? How do you like to mentor younger?
Well, I think it is based on the person. So I think everybody's different. So if a different guy's a little bit more sensitive, I'll bring him aside and coach him up or whatever it may be. But I think I'm a little vocal, but when we're on the field, I'm more lead by example.
Sure. Obviously, you didn't play as much as you wanted to at Notre Dame, but what did you get out of that experience that you can carry with you?
So I think one of the biggest things is the mental aspect, watching film, learning how to practice, learning all those different little stuff like that, the details of being a pro. So I think that carried here very well.
I'm always curious why guys choose their number. Is there a reason why you wear number 2?
There's no specific reason why. I've been wearing it since I was 6 years old playing, so no real reason.
Is there a guy that you look up to?
In the NFL or just in general?
NFL in general?
Yeah, well, obviously everybody says Jalen Ramsey. I like Jair Alexander, Stephon Gilmore, a couple of those guys that play press corner.
Who is the receiver that you get matched up against the most in one-on-ones?
BJ Castile, I go against him a lot. He's a really good player. He's quick off the line. He can catch the ball. He's a complete receiver. That whole core is really good. So I think they be getting us better. So, yeah.
Sure. I know that you don't exclusively play man-to-man, but there is a lot of press man in this system. Is that something that, as a corner, you relish those kind of opportunities?
For sure, and I think that was one of the reasons why I came here too. You know what I mean? I get to do what my skills are really well at. So, yeah, playing press corner is that's usually the guys that get paid at the next level. So,
did you know any of the coaches prior to Arizona?
I knew Coach Brown a little bit from Michigan. I was familiar with him, but not too much in my past recruiting.
Did he ever talk to you during your recruitment?
Yeah, I talked to him a little bit, just a little bit, not too much. But yeah, I was familiar with him.
So what was that experience like in high school then compared to now?
Yeah, well, our conversations were really brief, but it's good it came back around full circle, so it was cool to get linked back up with him and what he has going on. So.
Christian said that Coach Walker's kind of old school.
Yeah.
Is that a good description? How would you describe what he's like?
For sure. I think Coach Walker is really laid back, but at times when it's on the field, he's a different guy. He gets after us and pushes us to our limits. So Yeah, Coach Walker, very detailed guy. In the film room, we're watching film all day. We're constantly trying to morph our room. So,
Time for one more question for
Are there some
Isaiah.
young guys that we need to pay attention to that you've noticed so far in camp?
yeah, I think Stooks has been doing very well. He's been buying into what Coach Walker has been going on. Y'all know Jason Harris. He's part of that little legacy that's going on. So he's been doing well. And there's a lot of guys that's been working hard this spring. So there's a couple guys.
Thanks, man.
Good.
Good luck.
Thank
Thanks,
you guys.
Isaiah.
Appreciate
Nice to
it.
meet you.
There you are, sir.